And perhaps the most stunning news yet coming out of the 2013 NFL free agency period just occurred moments ago. Former New England Patriot Wes Welker will now be catching passes from Peyton Manning as a member of the Denver Broncos, the team which was the #1 seed in the AFC last year and got eliminated by the world champion Baltimore Ravens on a fluke pass at the end of the game. So that team is now stacked and ready to take the next step, possibly. Now, as far as New England is concerned, Tom Brady looked to Wes Welker as his go-to guy for the past 5 years. In fact, I'm not sure about the year he got hurt, but Welker had 5 seasons in which he caught 100 passes or more. No other NFL receiver has accomplished such a feat. He's the only one in history. Now, as far as Welker's abilities diminishing with age, I haven't seen that yet. In fact, he only signed a 2-year deal with Denver, so why couldn't the Patriots have done so? They tend to move away from aging players, but Welker's productivity shows he's got at least another year or two in the tank. And in fact, Tom Brady took a below market value contract to leave room under the salary cap to sign other players. Now that doesn't mean, and he's always said, I'm the quarterback, I don't run the organization. They want to sign rookies, they always have a lot of draft choices, so they need money for that. And of course, they know what they're doing over there in New England. It's clear. In fact, the Baltimore Ravens are the team who have less money under the cap because of the fact that Joe Flacco ate so much of it with his well-deserved contract. Now, so the act of selflessness by Tom Brady did not prevent him from losing his very good buddy and trusted receiver, Wes Welker, to Peyton Manning and the Broncos. And this isn't the first time Peyton Manning has experienced taking one of Tom Brady's buddies away. If you remember, Adam Vinatieri was a staple in the early success and Super Bowl runs of the Patriots. He was the most clutch kicker you ever saw in those situations. So he goes over and helps Peyton Manning win a Super Bowl over in Baltimore. So maybe the same thing will happen for Welker, who never actually won a Super Bowl with the Patriots. They came close a couple times. Obviously the last couple years they were in the Super Bowl and then the AFC Championship game. Well, that's not his fault. One player doesn't make a season or a team or a championship. If that were the case, Brady would have even more rings. Now, with that being said, the Patriots are having their cupboards raided by other teams as well. The Philadelphia Eagles have taken their safety Chung and defensive back Fletcher off of their roster. So they should be fine because they always have a plan. You never know about it, but they seem to just plug people in. Danny Woodhead, you name it, and whoever plays for the Patriots tends to end up being a star and sometimes get overvalued by other teams when they go to sign those contracts. So it remains to be seen what happens with Wes Welker, who didn't show any signs of slowing down. And in fact, speed is his best attribute. People don't think of him that way, but if you remember, he's also really quick, by the way. If you remember, just a year and a half ago, they opened the 2011 season in Miami on a Monday Night Football game. So this old receiver, Wes Welker, catches a screen pass from Brady, and the Miami Dolphins defensive backs had 99 yards to catch Welker, and they couldn't do it. So even though the big free agent contracts tend to go to big, fast receivers, and Welker is only fast and not big, I think he's a special player who opened things up deep for other receivers by running underneath and could break away himself when necessary. So Peyton Manning really is the big winner of this free agency period so far. Of course, there are other winners. Look at the Seattle Seahawks. Look at the 49ers. There are dominoes falling all over the place. The salary cap really does make this time of year exciting in the NFL. I actually just went out and changed my internet provider to unlimited because I've got to have my head on a swivel. The moves just keep coming from all these teams. But so far, the most surprising move of this free agency period, as I've said, Wes Welker, officially Peyton Manning's go-to receiver with the Denver Broncos.